And away. You see the Alistair, so secondary engage is what you're looking for. The picks, okay. They were baiting, but baiting in a different direction. Peanut wants to start battle warding. He's jumping on the Olaf, who of course can ult through the suppression of the Skarner.
Yeah, just gonna be trying to go toe-to-toe with him. Deny that CC and just rip him apart with the Viking. Olaf locked in. It's been quite some time since we have seen this pick here in the LCK. I'm sure OGN will treat us with a graph once we get into the game to see the last time that this did hit the rift. But
outside chance of it being a top lane Olaf as well. I think it will be jungle Olaf, but there's always the chance in some matchups. He was famously good against Vladimir many moons ago. Against Sion, I think he's going to lose health in many trades. But very interesting to see the Olaf come back. Was big in the meta right at the end of summer season and around MSI as well last year. And the flexes will continue. Could be a jungle Camille or a top lane Camille. Not a big fan of Camille into Sion again because he's so damn tanky. Let's wait and see which way this goes. We'll know at 20 seconds. But jungle Olaf was my first thought. Let's see what Kingzone want to go.
I mean, either way, Kingzone have me extremely excited about the draft. Aggression across the board with this Alistar at support, with the Ezreal constantly poking Azir in the mid lane, Olaf and Camille. This is a team that is out for blood, absolutely through and through here. 10 seconds remaining. So far, going to be holding with the Olaf in the jungle. It seems like it might just be the pick as we go ahead and cut away. So we'll wait until those final cards come up here to make sure, to guarantee that it will in fact be Olaf out of the jungle. Seems like he's going for the flash as well, not looking for the ghost, which was standard so long ago.
Yeah, flashes of course become standard even on the Nasus, and the other champions want to take ghost. Even Singed is jumping on to flash. Such as the meta, we will be end up seeing Rascal on the Camille pick. He's been playing very extensively in solo queue. If he can make much inroads against an Olaf, but this is the fun one. So against a Sion, this is the fun one. Olaf into Skarner. You can invade Skarner as an Olaf like many other champions can't post level 6 because you have your ultimate and flash to flash over a wall. So specifically around Peanut's Battle Ward playstyle, playing for the flash makes a lot of sense, and let's see him get frisky because they baited this. They wanted this exact matchup, and it's our first Olaf of 2018.
I mean, we're talking about maybe Kongdu pulling out a surprise pick to try to offset Kingzone, but it's actually Kingzone the ones bringing out the surprise pick with the Olaf. Let's see how it's going to pay off. See if Peanut
outside the map. May have to hold the point as Peanut's coming in with Predator.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for it. Flash in, headbutt back on a secret. Looking for it, but he flashes away, but still will go down. The Ignite denying a lot of that heal coming through. And Prey is able to scoop up the first blood. Kingzone getting the ball rolling just a few minutes in.
And so rarely do you actually see Predator available this early, but both jungle, they'll feel very happy about Azir as the game goes on. And Prey usually goes for the Iceborne Gauntlet side of the Ezreal builds. More commonly, we've seen a lot of Trinity Force Ezreal, but wait and see which way he's going in this particular game. Going for his next shot, so we might get an indication.
Really just charging straight in there. The Lantern has come down. Get the Pulverize there onto Roach. Takes the Lantern out to safety, but BDD wants to stop him. Suppression comes in. They'll drag him out, but he just goes over on the other side, shoves them back with the Emperor's Divide. Blast Cone will save Secret's life. That is Raze going down.
Yeah, Flash and ults there to get him away from the Blast Cone the first time. Raze taken down. Secondary trip available, so no second kill comes through onto Secret. Gonna get the replay now. This is long shenanigans. So Control Ward's actually invested onto the Lantern to stop it being easily clickable. You can full zoom and click the Lantern anyway, so he does get out. BDD desperately wants this kill. He saw Yukal having some fun on the Azir a couple of days ago and wants to get his own highlight reel play. Picks up a kill.
Yeah, TP is coming through, so might have to use this to bail out. Genetic Corruption actually connects in on a BDD. He gets chunked down to half HP. The Impel comes down, and he is just going to get ripped apart. Soul finds the killing blow. Now a lock up here onto Gorilla. Gets a nice Pulverize. Flashes over into the pit, but the Realm Orb's coming through, and all of Kongdu is pursuing forward. The Alistar got to get clipped right there at the end by Roach for the Decimating Smash. He goes down, and now Kongdu Monster find themselves equal in kills and maybe taking away this Cloud Drake, but Peanut is still nearby.
For the contest here, Drake's down to 1,300.
Still has the Ragnarok, but seems like it's not going to be worth it here for a Cloud Drake. Doesn't want to fight over it. We'll go back in and try to get some poke off the back side of this, but won't really be finding much to follow up on.
Yeah, a bit lazy there by KingZone when it came to the invade. Notice the teleport timing here. To me, that was the big problem. We're going to catch the replay. Peanut walks up, he's caught out. They don't have the deepest division. That part is fine. The teleport spot actually really works against the side of KingZone because Rascal hesitates going for an aggressive route. He can't go past 3 members on the bot side, so he's just not involved in any of this. Roach cuts off. Seems like they read the play wrong there. No way out. As though Peanut, it'd be a thing to be like Brolaf in Korea, so I guess there really is no voiceover that would fit him.
Well, that's going to be the Ragnarok coming down. Secret finds himself stuck underneath the turret. Doesn't have much HP, so he will just go down as they go ahead and finish him off, and seems like Prey will be able to knock this out.
Yeah, they call BDD down, they want the turret, they got the bonus in killing the Thresh, who Thresh, good spot for KingZone outside of the fact that Rascal hasn't been able to claim his Trinity Force, slowing it down for a Tiamat. Outside of Scion, things really good news for KingZone.
Waiting in the brush. The sneakiest of Scions here for Roach. Gonna push forward, Righteous Glory coming through. Realm Warp as well, threatening them. Gorilla, he's gonna be the one getting caught. Doesn't have the flash, but gets the pulverize. Prison comes through. Ulti pop, they'll just go ahead and drag him back in. The box coming down, investing everything they have to try to keep Gorilla.
Control ward slot, and also
a dematerializer.
A dematerializer.
Yep.
At some point, you're actually running out of item slots as Raze flashes over.
Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and flash over the wall. Wants to get the lockdown here onto BDD. Prison comes through, he's down to half HP. Tries to trade it back, chunks out Soul, but can't get the kill. The rest of KingZone unable to collapse in time, but Rascal now has some alone time here into the bottom lane. Will be chunking down this turret, but he doesn't have a minion wave there yet.
Kongnu Monster definitely taking this best friends for everything very seriously. They make a lot of 5-man plays. They need to start the Baron, but they're going to actually find 3 members. Can they claim it?
They're going to be going for this one. True Shot Barrage comes in, weakens several members of Kongnu.
They need to finish it, otherwise they're going to lose their base for free.
Peanut's ready to go. He's going to go charging and look for the seal, and he's going to take it away right out from under their noses. The rest of them going to try to escape with a Realm Warp over the wall.
Raze got left
go
behind.
Into the Krugs, but Raze, he wasn't a part. He didn't have a ticket. He gets kicked off the train. Prey goes over the wall. He'll get locked down, will get taken down, but Rascal is in onto the Nexus turrets with these now Baron empowered minions here backing him up. Roach is going to arrive. Rascal takes the hook shot out, gets slowed up by the Roar of the Slayer, but should be fine to exit. So much punish coming through from KingZone, and a steal on top of it all.
This is what happens when you get priced into making a play like this. There's no other option for Kongnu, otherwise they will lose a free inhibitor. They have to take a 50-50 Baron, and Peanut is the king of 50-50 Barons. He always is the man to get his smite on. It completely disrupts the play. And the criticism of Kongnu is not starting the Baron. It is, once again, only playing as a 5-man unit.
Well, they want to go in for the 5-man right here. Charge comes in, they get the pop-up in on to Gorilla. Gets knocked down to about half HP as the ulti comes through. Still getting locked up constantly, but they still haven't been able to kill him. Headbutt Pulverize goes through. He gets a pop-up here onto Soul, who is just getting melted down. He will be able to trade it for the Alistar, but the bottom lane of Kongnu are the ones being traded for it. The Empress Divide comes through. Roach going to be locked in for the Hex Ultimatum. It's going to be the full ace coming down as Roach desperately tries to chase in on the Prey. He'll smack him once, he'll smack him twice, but that's all they get, and KingZone will be taking the Nexus.
Yeah, flashing for the gap closes. Prey just wants to get in the picture and end the game. KingZone Dragon X predictably do pick up game 1, and from a scoreboard perspective and a time perspective, it certainly looks more competitive than the series against KT. But to respond to your point, Achilles, the worry is, if your only way to make it competitive is to 5-man gank, surprise KingZone with the 5th member when it's usually 3 or 4, that strategy will lose you more games than it wins. So while it gets you competitive, I don't feel like it's setting them up macro-wise for future games. If the opposition was more on their level, I think they still lose making a 5-man play. If they stay to the standard that was admittedly not winning them games, but actually against more equal opposition, that's probably healthier. So they're moving in a different direction. Whether it would help them in a promotion tournament, for example, my impression is no.
Well, 6-9 at the end of the day there for Kongnu, so able to get some kills on the board, but when it came down to the meta play, they got boned by KingZone. There you come out on top. They close this one out pre-30 minutes. And what do you even say to try to get ready for a second game versus this team? KingZone winning on the red side, where Blue has had dominant control, 57.6% win ratio before this